Hello, my 60 cup of beans. I'm Mojo Java, and today I'm just going to be rambling about something I go through. I guess you could say every day, but I, I personally say it's more of every other day, and it's Crohn's disease. For those of you that don't know, Crohn's disease is a disease that causes one of two things to happen to you. One, you'll either be pooping a lot more or something like that. I haven't really paid too close of attention to the commercials to know the other effect. But mine is where my stomach is just being eaten alive. Like, I'm pretty sure the stomach's still being eaten alive on the more poopy end. Is this, I don't get that. Instead, I get an unbelievable amount of pain, or a standable amount of pain. It's always just in the stomach. Sometimes it'll feel like you're being like, I never been stabbed, but it's what I would imagine the feeling of being stabbed is like sometimes. That's how bad it could get. Or it can get sometimes even worse. The point where where literally just your stomach is calling all the shots. It's making you not move at all. When I was diagnosed with it, the night I was admitted to the hospital, I was trying to get some sleep because I wasn't feeling too good. I was getting a little bit of a stomach ache. I didn't know I had Crohn's disease at the time. I just thought, oh yeah, it's just a stomach ache. I'm just gonna sleep this off and tomorrow I'll be all fine. Next thing you know, I couldn't fall asleep for shit. I was not able to get up and find, like, it was really hard for me to get up, stand up, and get to my mom. I used to live in a 2-story house, and I lived on the top floor. I had to crawl to get to my mom. She likes to sleep in the garage because certain things have been in our lives. Either way, she took me to the hospital when she saw that all I could do was just crawl towards her. And I spent probably at the minimum an hour in pain in the hospital until they finally administered morphine. But it's not exactly their fault. I denied the morphine because I have this philosophy about, if I don't need the medicine, I'm not going to take it. Because I want to do my best to avoid being a drug addict as possible. Because strong painkillers are easy to get addicted to, from what I hear. So if I don't want to take painkillers. So I was in the hospital for 3 days, and it was fine. They gave me the test for the Crohn's is a colonoscopy, and you have to basically poop for a whole day until you have to get the procedure done. Just have to clear out their body. I can tell you this. The next day, not the next day, after the procedure, I was cleared to have food again. And I told Mom, I need food now. I definitely needed something to eat. I don't really, even though I suffer severe pain from it, and it kind of stops me from doing a lot of things I like to do, which is move around. Like, I can still move around like a normal person and go everywhere a normal person can. Is that sometimes I just can't go. Yeah, I can't enjoy going on a roller coaster because then it would shake up my stomach and then I would start feeling pain. Now I only go to Six Flags to be the bag holder and be the person that watches my little brother, when he doesn't want to go on the scary rides, it kind of takes away that kind of fun has been taken away from me. But now it gives me an explanation why all this time I've been getting stomach aches every time I've been to Six Flags. It's not because I got sick. It's because I have this disease that will be with me for my whole life. In all honesty, it's not that bad, at least for me, except when I work, because some days when I work I start getting Crohn's flares, and you can't just stop working. You can't just go like, okay, I'm going home, I'm gonna take a nap, and if it gets worse when I take a nap, I'll take a pill thing or something. Oh yeah, because like if your Crohn's things get out of control, you have to take some nausea medicine. One thing I'm constantly surprised about myself, my body actively avoids making medicine a dreadful task. So anytime I start taking a medicine, the first time, the more I take it, the less the flavor bothers me. It's weird. And which is why I've always been more careful about taking medicine. For me, I have to take 4 blue capsules a day. All at once. Well, I could take them separately, but I prefer to do it all at once because those tiny little pellets, they get stuck in your freaking teeth. It's annoying. It's hard to find. It's always a chore to try to find them. And just in case you guys don't know this, if something gets stuck in your teeth, say hello to cavities, because that's what's going to happen if you don't fix that. I know it sounds like I'm complaining. Justin, get out of this room. I'm talking about something. You do realize this mic can pick up almost anything you guys are doing in the next room, right?
Oh.
That was slightly bothering. Yeah. I didn't just make this video because I have nothing I can make a video about. It kind of is, it kind of isn't. I actually went to my mom last night and asked, do you think I should make a video talking about Crohn's disease? And she said, yeah, I could probably help someone that's also going through this. And that's kind of the main point of why I am making this video. Because if somebody else is having this and they're actually scared of what might happen if they don't take their medicine, if they have the same effect that I'm having, which is just pain and skipping the pooping part. Thank God I don't have to deal with that pooping part. Then they can just watch this and see that there's somebody else out there that, yes, your affliction may not be something that is widely known and considered very bad, like cancer, but there's someone else, at least there's someone else out there that knows what you're going through. And just to let you guys know, you guys may not think I go through the comments, but I actually do. Almost every single comment gets thrown into the "you must review these comments right now. You little shit. Your comments are shit, alright? Positive comments are not allowed on YouTube." That's kind of how it seems to go, because all my comments are positive. Every single comment that you see, that you may have come across on my videos, I have I had to personally approve every last one of them, even though I have no filter set on my comment section. I set all comments to allowed. They don't even have links in them, except for a few of them. And I also check out all of your channels, because if you guys are nice enough to comment, I might as well just check out what you guys do if you actually do have a channel. Because some of you guys do ask, hey, I love your videos, do you mind checking out my channel? And I would actually do it. Every single time. Don't even be afraid. Only reason I'm saying, I'm not saying I'm big or anything, no. I'm saying, you know, I get anxiety from asking YouTubers that are just slightly bigger than me. Or anything. Either way, that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is that you have this to remind you that someone else is out there with this form of crumbs. And what?
Don't forget to do the thing for Mom with the money.
Yeah. Either way, I like to thank Sexy Coffee Beans. I messed up my outro again. I like to thank you, Sexy Coffee Beans, for watching today's video. And I'll see you in the next one. Drink lots of coffee. And remember, there's someone out there. Bye.